Hi friends, and welcome back. So today, as you are watching this, it's probably my baby's sweet birthday. So my sweet little baby just turned 2. Can you believe it? December 8th, she is 2. Insane. We are having a rockin' and rollin' birthday party for her this year. Like, there's probably gonna be close to 50 people in my house, combination of children and adults. It's going to be madness, but that's how we roll. You know what? Go big or go home, I say. So it's exciting to say the least, and I'll share more, hopefully some footage from that in an upcoming video. But for today, what I thought I would do is just share with you guys what some of our Christmas plans are, being that we are A, super far from our family, and B, experiencing a green Christmas because we live in Malaysia. So snow-free, what? Which part of me misses the snow at Christmas, but it'd be nice to just have it like snow on Christmas and then for it to all be gone once Christmas is done. So that's how I feel about snow. We are very new in our little family in the sense of actually having like a family unit. My husband and I have been together for 10 years this year, so we've been doing Christmas for a long time. But of course, it's different when you add children to the mix. So being that Esmé is born on December 8th, I kind of want to keep separate her birthday and Christmas. And I just think it's fair for her because, you know, when you're born in December, if you're born really close to Christmas, you kind of get maybe those like joint presents where you get like, oh, it's your birthday and it's your Christmas present. And I think it's nice to have your own celebration for your own special day. So with that said, my husband and I have decided that basically no Christmas decorations go up until December 9th. So once we've had a chance to like celebrate Esmé's birthday on the 8th, and that's done and said, the next day, all bets are off, we can throw up the Christmas decorations. So that's something that we're gonna keep going on and carry on, I would imagine, until Little Miss is like, not such a little miss anymore. So that's the plan there. In terms of our actual decorations, what we put up here in Malaysia is a Christmas tree, of course. It is a fake Christmas tree, so be it. You can buy a real Christmas tree, but when I did see them in the store, they were really dry, and I'm like, no, I cannot be dealing with all the pine needles falling off the tree. That ain't my thing. So fake is good for me, and it's a nice fake tree. It's green, it does its thing. I'll be including a video, I'm sure, of us decorating the tree, but we like to use colorful lights, which is funny because growing up with my mom, we would only use red lights. And with my dad's side, they used white lights. And I don't know. I know my grandparents, like my mom's parents, used colorful lights. And there's something about colorful lights that I just love. I just think it's so beautiful, the greens and the pinks and the reds and the yellows. And I don't know, I remember like when the snow would be coming down and the hedges around my grandparents' house would be just like stacked full of snow and you would see these sparkling little lights coming out. I just love them. So we use colorful lights. And generally we put a star on top of the tree. I think we have a star. It's hard when you've moved so much like we have, like we haven't been able to transfer all of our Christmas decorations with us over the years. So there's definitely some little decorations here and there that I miss, but we try to pick up fun little interesting things. Like sometimes I like to find if I can find like a little bird or just like, you know, these cute little glittery kind of goldy birds. I put those in the tree. So anyways, you'll see our tree once it's decorated. I can't even quite remember what we have because last year we didn't get around to putting up a tree because we went to Australia. And by the time we got back, Christmas was like 2 days away and Esmé was so little we couldn't be bothered. So anyways, that said, tree will be going up on Monday. Basically, I get like the Christmas music going. I get all into my Christmas music. Some of my favorites are like the Michael Bublé album. I love Diana Krall. I love the classics. I like it all. So I get a bunch of Christmas music on my iPod and that's playing throughout the house. I am a huge fan of mulled wine and eggnog. Like ridiculous. Did not like this crap when I was little, but I have come around to like good tasting things. So last year I made a wicked homemade eggnog recipe because you cannot buy eggnog in the stores out here. Nobody drinks it. So this year I plan to make eggnog again. I'll probably make some of it spiked and some of it for the mama over here who can actually drink it, even though it's much better when it's spiked. So I'll be making some eggnog. I also really enjoy mulled wine, but of course I'm not really drinking wine this year, so we'll see if I actually get around to making it. The beauty of mulled wine too is that your whole house smells amazeballs, so that's like a lovely perk. And then as for like the actual celebration of the day, Christmas Eve is by far my favorite. As a kid, some of the traditions we had, being that our parents were divorced, is that on Christmas Eve we would go with my dad and to my grandparents' house, and we would get to open our presents on Christmas Eve, and we'd have like our full-on Christmas dinner and everything on Christmas Eve. And it was just so special, like something about opening presents at night with the tree all lit up. Like I feel very nostalgic on Christmas Eve. I just love it. So that's something that we have kind of carried on into our tradition, in that on Christmas Eve here with our family we get to open one present, and like when the kids are old enough, I'd like to take them to mass on Christmas Eve, because I enjoy doing that before babies, but it's a little harder with a 2-year-old who's sleeping, so that'll be in the few years to come. And then Christmas morning is like, we would be back with mom. So when I was a kid, we'd be back with mom, and then we would like open up all our presents and have a big breakfast, and it was just like, and then you know, you'd spend the rest of the day in your jammies playing with all your gifts. So that's something again that we do here. So Christmas morning, we open up the rest of our presents, and then we have a nice big breakfast, and it's just a nice family day. And then we have a nice dinner on Christmas Day. So we do like nice dinners on the 24th and the 25th. So yeah, and when Esmé was brand new, so 2 years ago, we actually hosted and had some people over for dinner, and it was really nice, but it was a lot of work. And so I don't see us doing that until our babies are a little bit older, but for the time being, my husband and I are joking and saying that on Christmas Day, we're gonna like order Nando's and have it with cranberry sauce. So, I mean, it's a lot, you know, when you're just cooking for the family. So we'll see if we get around to doing a really nice dinner. I'm not entirely sure, but to me, it doesn't really matter. What we eat too much as these little ones are just little, and you know, that stuff can come later. In terms of gifts and things, my husband and I, we try not to go overboard on each other, but I just don't know. Once Christmas starts coming and I'm hearing that Christmas music, it's like, put the credit card away. I love buying gifts for people, and I love watching people open presents, and I also really like the stocking stuffers. Like I like the smaller type of gifts. So my husband and I have decided to get each other like a mutual gift. So we're gonna do that, and I'll probably share with you my wish list in a future video, but we have a mutual gift we've decided on, and then I imagine I'll get him a few little extra items and things. And then for Esmé, we'd like to do one big gift and then a bunch of little gifts. You know, not a bunch, she's 2, she doesn't need that much. So, and of course, being that we live in a tropical climate, generally we go for a swim. So at some point, you know, on the day, on Christmas Day. So it's kind of funny. Like I always joke with my friends and tell them that I crank up the aircon and basically sit there in a Christmas sweater drinking my eggnog. So you do what you gotta do. But I would love to hear how you celebrate Christmas. Do you guys go away? Do you go on like a little holiday to somewhere green and tropical, or do you stay home in the snow? Love to hear, so leave a comment below. And if you've put a video together, definitely let me know in the comments and I'll have to check that out. So thank you so much for watching, you guys, and stay tuned for Vlogmas, because I'll be putting up a video of us decorating the tree. I probably am gonna do my eggnog recipe with you guys, so lots of fun stuff coming. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!